What's up everyone? I have a 5 buffalo victory for you today, and I think I've done this before, but it was in custom pack. This is in pack 2, which I think is a little more difficult, even though it's not that difficult as a whole. You can see that the video is pretty short. That's because usually buffaloes close the games out early, and this is going to be the case in this video as well. I don't think the game is going to be going on for so long, but I'm going to say that it's not as easy as you might expect getting 5 of them, because usually when people play buffaloes they stack a level 2, so it scales twice as quickly. I can't really do that unless I get a lot of luck with chocolates and buffaloes. I don't think I'd really want to be buying chocolates though, on the other hand, because why wouldn't I just buy units instead and scaling all of the buffaloes together? But I think I do buy some chocolates during this run, but you'll see why. I'll try not to spoil too much. The turns where I'm starting to see buffaloes are coming up pretty soon, so you'll see for yourself what I mean. For now I'm just trying to win. Semi-successfully, yeah, I win this round, barely. And this is the turn that decided the direction of my run. You can see I get another one buffalo, and I get another buffalo from the other level up. So now I have 2 buffaloes, scaling up from turn 5, which is very good. I can give them +3/+3 just from buy-selling units if I want to. I don't think that's most optimal, but for this turn I do settle for that strategy, because having 2 7/7s on turn 5 that are going to be scaling even further is very good. And the swan is going to be an important part of this team as well, because it's going to be giving more gold and allowing me to be more picky with the units that I buy-sell. I'll be able to roll, maybe even purchase food. This turn I didn't utilize the buffalo's ability to its fullest, just because I decided having garlic on there would be good. I think it's better to give it garlic sooner than later, because garlic falls off. And also later on you can see cows, which are the ideal buy-sell unit, and you don't want to be buying food when instead you can be buying cows. So yeah, that was kind of the reasoning behind my decision making. I don't know if it makes any sense, but that's what I'm sticking with. And sadly on turn 7 I find no buffaloes in the shop, but I do find a pair, which is kind of good, having a targeted big buff. Meaning that probably this frontline buffalo is going to be surviving exchanges with their frontline units, trading better than them. And thankfully that was indeed the case. Now what I was hoping for is to peel the eagle to find the T-Rex. T-Rex is a little bit anti-synergistic with buffalo, in the sense that it caps off your gold spendings. Like if I were to make 12 gold as I do with the swan at level 2, if I had a T-Rex on the team I would only have 9 gold to spend, having the last 3 preserved for it, so it can trigger its ability. But thankfully I didn't have to worry about that, because I get a leopard from the eagle, which is very good actually. Maybe the second best or the third best behind octopus. I just at this point need a unit that is good by itself and I don't need to focus on, so I can look for more buffaloes and above the buffaloes that I already have. And this is kind of the tricky thing with the 5 buffalo run, as well as not being able to level the buffaloes and scale them up even faster. It's also a problem that you need to be spending your gold to roll for more buffaloes. And if you find more buffaloes early it's great, but you can see here I found these 2 buffaloes on turn 5, and since then I've been finding no other buffaloes, which is very unfortunate, especially given the fact that I'm at 7 wins already. So the end of the run is approaching and I only have 2 out of the 5 that I need. And even if I do get the other 3, they're not going to be as scaled up as those frontline 2, so it's going to be a problem if this run were to get to the end game. But thankfully it didn't have to come to that, at least not the super end game. I'd say that I did get to mint game. And it wouldn't be a 5 of a kind run if I didn't buy a seal, even if just to buy sell it. So yeah, goodbye seal, hello another buffalo. Thankfully I think I win against this team, or maybe I don't. Actually I don't, my memory is so poor. Turtle is very strong, I think. And it's especially strong since I don't have melon of myself to counter it, but I do find another steak. Maybe I shouldn't say another, it's the first one I have found. And a melon, which I decide to give to the weakest buffalo just because the other 2 already have equipment. And here I'm hoping to win this round, and next turn hopefully find 2 buffaloes and give one of them the steak that I have in the shop. And we'll see what happens here. I win pretty handily, which very surprising to me, but I guess it is turn 12, so this team is very strong. I do find another melon, which I think is worthy of replacing the garlic on the frontline buffalo. And thankfully I did find another one, but instead of getting the melon I decide to get the steak. I think that's more, that makes my team much stronger than the melon. So this is going to be the final team actually. I'm going to be winning on this round. Kind of early, 13, but I'm not complaining at all. So yeah, thank you for watching, like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I'll see you next time. Take care.